Hi. So I want to quickly explain the inventory control levels. That's and accounting for materials in management accounting. Okay, so I'll try to be quick and brief as our main focus is on the calculation part. But before we do that, it's important we understand the terms and what they mean. So here I have a few notes written already. I'll just go through them. Okay, so we are saying inventory control levels can be calculated in order to maintain inventories at the optimum level. So the intention is for stock or inventories not to run out, or not for us to have too much of the inventory. So the inventories must be calculated. There are calculations which have been put up to control the levels of inventory. So the three critical control levels are reorder level, minimum level, and maximum level. Okay. There is something which needs to be done when your inventory reaches the reorder level. You need to order actually just by the term itself, reorder level. Minimum level, this will signal to you to say the inventories have run low and action must be taken. And then the same applies with the maximum level. This level signals to you to say you have too much of inventory which might lead to wastage. All right. I think, I've tried to explain briefly what these terms mean. Reorder level means when inventories reach this level, an order should be made. When inventories reach this level, an order should be made to replenish inventories. The reorder level is determined by consideration of the following: maximum rate of consumption, maximum lead time. Okay, we'll understand this when we come to use the formula. So the formula for reorder level equals to maximum usage multiplied by maximum lead time. Then we have the minimum level. This is a warning level to draw management attention to the fact that inventories are approaching a dangerously low level and that stockouts are possible. The formula is minimum level equals to reorder level minus average usage times average lead time. And then we have the maximum level. This also acts as a warning level to signal to management that inventories are reaching a potentially waste level. All right. Okay, so the formula for maximum level equals to reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum usage times minimum lead time. Don't worry about the formulas, we'll understand them when we come to do the calculations. So this is how the graph of the inventories will look. We have the inventory level here, the time period, and then here at the apex we have the maximum level of inventory, the reorder level, and then we have the minimum level. Okay. So the reorder level is actually before the minimum level. If your inventories reach this level, it means you are in danger position. The stockouts may be possible. That is running out of stock. Okay, so the reorder level, when your inventories reaches this quantity level, you need to begin the process of making an order. All right, so I have a question here. Question reads: a large retailer with multiple outlets maintains a central warehouse from which the outlets are supplied. The following information is available for part number SF525. Okay, so you may be presented with the information like this, where we have the average usage. This is the average usage of these quantities in a day, 350. Minimum usage 180 per day, and the maximum usage is 420 per day. Then the lead time, this is the time expected for an order to be placed and for the inventories to come in, for the inventories to be supplied. Okay, so lead time, we have it takes 11 to 15 days when an order is made for the inventories to be delivered. So lead time, minimum lead time, we have 11, and then maximum we have 15 days. Then the reorder quantity, we have 6,500 units. When you want to make the purchase, this is the quantity you are going to order, 6,500 units. Then the reorder level, 6,300 units. When you reach this level of units, you need to reorder. You need to reorder. Okay. So the question is, based on the data above, what is the maximum level of inventory? Question A reads, based on the data above, what is the maximum level of inventory? And then B reads, based on the data above, what is the buffer inventory? So buffer simply means minimum level of inventory. Minimum level of inventory. Minimum level of inventory. Okay, so let's quickly see how we can use our formulas that we've written earlier using the data that we've been provided to make the calculations. So if you follow through the data that we've been provided to calculate the maximum inventory level that you are going to stock is reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum usage times minimum lead time. Okay, so we have the reorder level quantity we've been given in the question, 6,300, plus the reorder quantity, which is 6,500. We are going to subtract the minimum usage in a day, which is 180. Then we are going to multiply by the minimum lead time. Remember, the minimum lead time is coming from the number of days it takes for a consignment to be received, for an order to be received. That's why the 11 is coming from. So you do the mathematics, you begin by multiplying this part, and then you add this and then subtract it from you subtract this from whatever you add here. You're going to have 10, 8, 20. That's the maximum inventory level. That's the maximum inventory level. Then for part B, buffer inventory, we are saying buffer inventory is the same as minimum level. So the minimum level equals to reorder level minus average usage times average lead time. Average usage times average lead time. So the average lead time, it will take us 13 days to receive that order that we're going to make. That's 11 days to 15. So 11 plus 15 days, minimum and maximum lead time divided by 2. That's how you get the 13. Then the average usage is also, you add the minimum usage, the maximum usage, then you divide by 2. That's when you're going to come to the 350. So these two, average usage times average lead time, you need to multiply them. Then you subtract with the reorder level quantity. Then you are going to get a 1750. Okay, I hope my explanation was helpful in the calculations of these different levels of quantity. So you may be presented with different information what's important is you to understand the information given to you, and of course how to fuse in the figures into the formulas that we have learned. If you have any questions, I'll be very glad to have them so that we can actually work on them. In the next tutorial, I'll prepare some questions based on the inventory control levels so that we polish up on this part. It's been Moses Perry. Thank you so much. I appreciate the tutorial is prepared for Success Knowledge Center. Thank you.